So we know that having a compelling and clear North Star is important, but what questions are we going to ask that will help build out this North Star, help better define it? Well, there are four key questions that I ask. Number one is, what do you want to achieve? That is a number often because it's measurable. But then there's also another aspect to that that's important, is it's not just about numbers, it's about impact. What impact are you looking to achieve? What can also be a question that asks, what kind of impact are you looking to have in the market as a differentiator? What's unique about your company? What are you going to deliver? What are you going to promote that's different than others? So that's all tied into the what. What are you looking to achieve? Next question to ask is when. What's your time frame? Is it by the end of the year, by the end of 2025? Or is your goal so large that maybe it's a 3-5 year, maybe it's a 3-year goal, maybe it's a 2-year goal, because you know it's going to take more than a year to accomplish it. Whatever your North Star is, it's like setting your GPS. Here's the end destination. Now, how long is it going to take us to get there? As fast as possible. Okay, so maybe as fast as possible is not wise or even doable. All right, so if we figured out we go at this speed, this is the time roughly we can estimate we'd arrive at our destination. So that's why knowing when is important. Number three, the question that we ask is why? What are your motivators? And this is a really helpful exercise. I do it a couple times a year for myself. I'm really trying to identify what are the emotional drivers that are behind why I want to achieve these big, hairy, audacious goals. What's driving it? Is it just growth? And that's better than nothing. Growth is good, measurable growth, certainly. Maybe historic growth, maybe scalable growth. But then I think there are other things, some stronger emotional drivers that after you go through an exercise of asking yourself why, this was something that I created, asking yourself why, you get to a depth that you don't normally get to when you're trying to figure out what your motivators are. And those are important because it keeps you and the team on board this journey. If we're talking about using the analogy of the Pan-American Highway from South America to North America, it's going to take you a while. You're going to need a lot of motivation to keep going. Then the fourth question to ask is who with? Who are you going to do this journey with? Team you have on board? Do you need to fractionally bring on others? Certainly as you grow, you're going to need to do that. You're going to need to engage with others. So who with, but then also collaboration. Who are you going to partner with? Oftentimes when people do these long trips, they get sponsors. Why? Because they know it's going to be win-win. We need people to help sponsor us to get from South America to North America, and they get publicity and advertising. It's win-win. Think of it that way. You're going to need to partner with, I believe, collaboration is one of the best ways with the ideal partners. When you collaborate, there's a synergy there that is that much more helpful in achieving your goals. So those are the four questions that help me build my North Star and helps me build it with others. What do you want to achieve? Very specifically, what do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? What's your timeline? Number three, why? Figure out what your motivators are. Why do you want to achieve this? And then number four, who with? With whom? Who are you going to do that with? Both on your team, long-term clients, raving fans, and collaborators. That's how you build your North Star.